On this episode, we're still locked down, but we're getting closer to getting out, and we double dip on last show subjects.
Okay, we didn't double dip. That's gross. Steve just wanted to recap the story that was garbled from the beginning of the last show.
I said double dip.
Whatever. Although we do talk about floods, the weather, and June bugs as, are you ready for this? Cat play toys.
Wait. June bugs as cat play toys. Now I know you've been locked down for too long.
Oh, that's true, of course. And even NASA is looking to get off the planet with SpaceX.
Yep. And finding out that Scott didn't know a lot of things because it's Don't Know show, I show Scott and you some new ways to search the internet.
Thank you, Steve.
Welcome to the Don't Know show. What happened to the world today and all that other fun stuff out there. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
And a show we don't know how to name because it's the Don't Know show. And we don't know how to name a show.
Nope, we don't.
Shit. All right. So let's talk about, my background, Vegas is still closed.
Yes.
But it should be open on the 4th is now what they're saying. They're going to start opening, and there's all kinds of limits and all kinds of rules. And although the CDC did say that, we were wrong. COVID doesn't easily transmit on surfaces.
Correct.
Did you see that? You saw that in the news?
I certainly did, because they've been talking about it every 38 seconds everywhere.
So now it's all this. But again, I can't make the math work on this.
No.
I mean, if it's so highly contagious, when we kept all these places open, why have they not, they're not shut down because everybody in there is sick?
Right.
I mean, grocery stores. People are like crazy.
And here's the other thing.
People are like crazy.
They're talking about wearing masks that don't have the filter capability of how small the virus is, the micron size of the virus.
But it doesn't, it's not the virus that they're trying to stop, okay?
Yes.
The virus itself can't transport through the air.
Correct.
Okay.
It needs to hitch a ride on fluid.
On fluid, exactly. So if you stop from spitting fluid, then the mask worked. It doesn't mean mask. It's not a mask. It's a face covering.
But as the New York City Department of Health said, it does not go through vaginal fluid or semen. So.
Oh, yeah, great. And as we discussed before the show, you are your best partner. So Scott said that he is not avoiding sex. He's just having it with himself.
That's right.
So good for you. Good on you. At least somebody's getting some. I mean,
that's right.
That's crazy. So again, our last show, again, with all the extra traffic on the internet, Zoom does have its problems. So the subject that got sped up and you guys couldn't understand, we will try again. Or is it China actually hacking into our show and preventing us from telling you that?
Ooh.
So this year, China tried to kill us again.
Okay.
What do I know?
I was just thinking, maybe if they're trying to squash us, maybe that means we're on to something after all.
We are on to something. All my conspiracy theories are right. That's why they're conspiracy theories.
Right.
So 2 weeks ago.
Just because you think someone's out to kill you doesn't mean they aren't.
That's right. That's from a movie.
Yes,
2 weeks. I can't think of what movie it's from. But 2 weeks ago, the largest since 1991. It's like the fourth largest that's ever hit the ground. Okay, 18 tons, which is 36,000 pounds, a piece of a spaceship, Chinese spaceship.
Yes.
Came hurtling back to Earth. That's the weight that hurtled back to Earth. It came from the west, went over LA, went over Central Park, and fortunately crashed into the Atlantic Ocean. Did not.
I need to say it went over my house too, but I didn't see it.
Did it? Well, you probably could have seen it.
I'm between LA and Central Park.
Yeah, you could have seen it. And a piece that big, you would have seen it.
I would have seen it, yeah.
You've seen, we used to watch Skylab. Remember Skylab when Skylab came burning back
I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, you could see Skylab going across the sky, which was pretty
betcha.
Cool. It was very, very exciting. So that was the story that got sped up. And we were like, and that. So that was our recap from that. But I can't wait to see what China's going to try and kill us with next.
I already figured it out.
What now?
Kindness.
Yeah, I don't know.
No?
No.
That's what I was always said. Kill him with kindness.
But we talked about my picture, and Scott has a picture behind him that I don't know why he posted it. Oh, wait, maybe I do know why he posted it, because he is Funguy the Entertainer.
That's the reason.
Fun guy behind him. So
aren't those cool looking though?
Is that on a root?
Yes, it is. It's in my backyard. It's on the root of a black walnut tree.
That's not good for the walnut tree, though, right?
Well, apparently they're fine. That's where they grow. And apparently they're edible.
That's the edible ones?
Yes.
That's not the hallucinogenic ones?
I looked them up, but I cannot pronounce the name because it's obviously Latin, and I don't speak Latin.
Oh, that's where we got to plug in Google and have Google say it for us.
Correct.
Which would be funnier than that. But yeah, so you guys just got through a big series of flooding in the Midwest.
Oh, goodness. It was terrible. Not as bad as Michigan, but yes, bad.
Well, there were a few places where some dams broke.
That was Michigan.
That was Michigan?
Yep. They had 2 dams break, and literally, you saw the videos. Houses were just going down the river. Whee!
That damn
not
water.
Houseboats. They were not houseboats. They were houses.
That damn water, it moves everything around when it's not held behind the dam.
If you go to Monument Valley, which is Utah, Colorado area, correct?
Yep. Very cool place. Good place to go.
It's where a lot of the movies, the old Western movies were done, especially John Wayne movies. A lot of them were filmed in Monument Valley. You can see what 2 things happen. Water does it and wind does it. And Grand Canyon, of course, is water, and Monument Valley is wind. That's how much Mother Nature can change the planet.
You know, Michigan has a lot of high hazard dams.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
That was brought up also. They're like, why?
Yeah, they're talking about how many dams they have there. So I'm going to bring, I hope this is a good picture. I'm trying
Which
to
is
find
funny
it.
because you used to live in Michigan.
No. My dad lived in Michigan.
Well, your dad lived in Michigan. Oh, that's right. You had Michigan license plates on one of the vehicles you drove.
Yeah, because my dad.
Yeah.
It was my dad's vehicle. Let's see if I can save this image. I'm going to save the image, open it, and share it.
Save and share. Steve likes to do that because he knows that I have to then find it in the show and do the editing for it.
All right. Unfortunately, really?
I'm taking your word for it.
So when I go to save the
it's a protected image?
Well, no. I'm going to close the ad off.
Okay.
And let's see if I can just go this way. Oh, what the heck? I'm just going to share. I can't. Very weird. All right. Your favorite part, share screen. Host up. You disabled Princess been sharing again. You got to turn it on.
Oh.
Can you turn that on?
Maybe I'll just leave it turned off.
So while you're turning that on, I will talk about some other things. But there are a lot of dams here. Dam locations are property. ClickSledge is a dam with significant hazard ratings. Now, it doesn't have, but there are more than 91,000 dams nationwide, okay? 91,000 dams nationwide. But Michigan has at least 150 dams that are rating significant and 148. So they've got like 300 dams there that are dangerous dams. Wow. They've got 2,500 dams.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's a lot of dams. 2,500 dams. There are 100 hydroelectric power dams. Wow. And, there's even more than that. Okay, I did not even know this. Dig this. Okay, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission regulates 100 hydroelectric dams in the state of Michigan.
Okay.
Okay, the Michigan Department of Environment, the Great Lakes and Energy, which has oversight of 1,048 dams.
Wow.
Okay, the rest of Michigan estimates there are 2,500 dams that are unregulated.
It's insane. I never would have anticipated Michigan being that wet of a state.
With that many dams, with people, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to close that ad. I'm going to open this up.
And that's probably not even counting the ones made by beavers.
All right, look at the red dots.
Holy schmoly.
Those are the dangerous ones.
Right.
That's crazy.
And it's kind of funny because you can tell where the rivers are because these dams are in a long line.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah. But that's a lot of dams.
It is.
Damn, that's a lot of dams.
Damn it.
That's a lot of dams in those dams. That's a damn lot of dams. So there's that. But yeah, that's crazy. All right. So where are we going to go from here?
Well, we just did the recap. We could talk about, we're talking about weather. So,
we're talking about flooding and stuff like that. Yes. So that's a good segue.
We had our first 80-degree days here in Wisconsin this week, actually over Memorial Day weekend.
All right, so here's my question for you on that. Because it's super moist and then it gets super hot.
Yes.
Do you have any kind of problems with like mosquitoes and stuff like that?
The mosquitoes are out. We had tornadoes literally 15 miles away from here.
Wow.
Yep, they were that close. We were watching the radar.
How dangerous those are.
Here's what's really funny. 15 miles west of us, it went through one town, and then 15 miles east of it, it went over another, but that one did not touch down.
Wow.
So we were right in the middle of two storm cells within like a half an hour of each other. And the first one had one on the ground, the one that was east of us or west of us. The one east of us did not touch down, but it was a funnel in the sky.
That's crazy.
And of course, we have free cat toys out now.
Mosquitoes?
No, cats do not like mosquitoes. You know what they like to play with? They like to play with June bugs.
Okay, so June bugs are the big crunchy ones.
They are. They're brown.
Do the cats munch them? Please tell me they don't munch them.
No, they play with them. See, what happens is
they bring them in the house. They pick them up, bring them in the house.
No, if we have the windows open, the June bugs literally come up to the screen. They stick their little hooky claws into the screen, and they walk on the screen, and they buzz their wings to attract mates. Okay, that of course, yes, that of course makes the cat go, toy, and the cats literally jump from the ground up into the, grab onto the curtains and stuff to get to the June bugs. And if a June bug gets in the house, they play paddleball with them with their paws. Boom, 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 bounce them all over the place.
Really?
Really.
Oh, you got to get video of that, man.
It's kind of like a milk ring from a milk jug.
Yeah.
Free cat toys. Throw it on the floor, watch a cat go absolutely apeshit crazy.
You need to get video of that. Video of that would be awesome.
I will try to do that. The problem is it always happens at night when I'm sitting there watching TV and my phone's plugged in because I've been working outside a lot at the property and my battery gets down to like 12% by the time I get home.
Yeah. So I've been looking at a lot of stuff. Like it's summertime now and it's time for kids to go to summer camp and all that stuff. And I was looking like what's going to be open, what's not going to be open. What are kids going to be able to do over the summer? I mean, I enjoyed summer camp. I went to a golf camp. It was great. That was fun, right?
One time at band camp?
Band camp. Yeah, thank you. That was very good. We didn't rehearse that. But there is a place called the Blakeslee Rieken Conservancy.
Conservancy, yes.
Yeah, okay. And it is in Reedsburg, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Now, do you know where that is?
I do.
Yeah, it's right outside of Wisconsin Dells, right?
Correct.
Okay. Where is my sign?
There's a lot of campgrounds up there.
Are there?
Yes. One of my Boy Scout campgrounds is up there.
Really?
Yes. And of course, the counselors would sometimes slip away at night to go to the Dells.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so I am going to share with you.
Ooh, share.
This image. Now, is Wisconsin the state that has Blind Hunter Week before hunting season
season? I believe that
starts?
is correct.
So yeah, I okay.
And I don't think it's the only one.
But I know it's popular there. I couldn't remember if it was Michigan or Wisconsin, but the week or the 2 weeks before hunting season's open, they allow blind hunters to go out there.
Not by themselves, of course.
Okay. Well, here's what Blakeslee Rieken Conservancy does.
Ooh, Ooh, hunting for children. You get to go hunting children. Yes.
Yes. I'm like, okay, from the state that brings you blind hunters, now we can hunt children.
There you go.
I mean, I'm sure that's not what it means, because the Blakeslee Rieken Conservancy is for, getting children out into the woods. But I'm like,
isn't that where you hunt them?
It fits really well. So, and here's the other thing. I don't know if you've looked at the picture. Look in the lower right-hand corner above the Y.
Yes.
You've got the beautiful little, the birds up there, ducks and the deer and the cattails. And then is that supposed to be a beaver? Because it looks like a rat.
Okay. The head looks like a beaver, but the tail's awful skinny for a beaver.
Right? Doesn't like a rat?
It kind of looks like a really weird wet rat. I will concur with that.
So Blakeslee Rieken Conservancy, please contact Scott Thomas, and he will help you rewrite some of your ad stuff.
Yeah.
But hunting, so we have blind hunters in Wisconsin, and now we have hunting for children in Wisconsin. I just saw that, and I just thought that was rather amusing that they would actually advertise that.
Yes. You remember, I'm not going to bring it up because I don't remember exactly how it was worded, but Fleet Farm has a sign on their store that makes you seem like you can hunt things in their store. So,
well, okay. So speaking of hunting in the store, did you know that if you are carrying a weapon, it is a Class 4 felony if you wear a mask?
Oh, that's interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it?
Yes. And of course, if you're mandatorily supposed to wear a mask going into the store and you want to carry your weapon, you have to decide whether you want to take the chance of going to jail or not.
So, not for a Class 4 felony. I'm going in with the gun, showing them my gun, going, I don't wear no mask.
There you go.
Stop me. I have a gun. Because it's open carry. This is the Wild West. Do you have open carry in Wisconsin? You should, right?
Now, when we did the gunfight shows, it was there, but I don't know if they changed it or not.
Yeah, so you haven't checked the laws in a while.
No.
You have a CCW or no?
No, I do not.
Carry? No. Okay. That is crazy, though. Absolutely, positively crazy.
But it gives us something interesting to talk about besides the COVID-19 virus.
Yes. Well, yeah, yes. Well, although we're coming out of this and death rates are not going up. But again, back on the COVID thing. Oh my God, there is a third person at the White House who tested positive for COVID. Again, people, I can't make the math work out. Somebody please help me with the math. Didn't they say that 85% of all the people in the world were going to get COVID?
That is correct.
They were just flattening the curve. They weren't eliminating the amount of cases. They were just slowing it down. Therefore, just envelope math here. 3 people at 85% means there's only 4 people totally that work at the White House. Did something happen I don't know about?
Okay, here's the thing. You just said work at the White House, so that's probable.
No, it's not probable.
Oh.
No, that's not probable. You've got people who clean. You've got maintenance.
Oh, that's true.
You've got all the aides and everything that go in there. Yeah. So bull crap. Okay.
Okay.
There's more than 4 people that work there. Don't even try to make logic out of this. Don't even try. Okay.
No.
The math doesn't work. And then everybody's all surprised. Oh my God, another case. Oh my God, another case. If there's 8 billion people in the world, 85% of everybody's supposed to get that. When you start getting around the 6 billion mark,
you're getting
and
close.
The number's not slowing down, then come talk to me. Otherwise, revise how many people are going to get this dang disease, okay? Because I can't make the math work. And math's an absolute. Math, see, you remember math and science, right?
That is correct.
Why do mathematicians and scientists, oh, look, I'm on TikTok. Ooh. Yeah, for the young kids, that means shy.
Yeah.
For us older guys, this is Harry Met Larry. But
yeah.
It is. It's from the movie. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I distracted myself.
Yes, you did.
That was good.
It was the math, science, and
yeah, math. So why do scientists and mathematicians hate each other?
I thought they liked
because scientists believe in
theories,
reality, real numbers, right? And what did mathematicians invent? Imaginary numbers.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Mathematicians have real numbers and and scientists have theories, which is imaginary numbers.
I don't know. Well, either way, that's why they hate each other, though.
Yes. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Again, we don't know. It's the Don't Know Show, folks.
We don't know.
We're proving that right now. So,
but now you're going to want to look it up, which is awesome.
I'm not going to look it up.
Not us, our viewers and
Our
listeners.
viewers will look it up, yeah. All right. So, but speaking of science and scientists, flat earthers, look out. We're going back to space with people. But we already go up with people to the space station. So why are the pictures of paste from the space station? They think that's all fake too?
Yeah, a lot of people think it. Yeah.
We've had people up there for years at a time now.
Yes, correct. As a matter of fact, one of them is she was helping people understand how to get through this quarantine when they're by themselves, because she was up there for a whole year.
Yeah, well, and then they sent that one twin up there. Remember that guy? Had the twin, kept his brother down on Earth, and he went up there to see what the changes were. But SpaceX is going to put NASA flight crew up in the air.
Okay, now by the time you folks see this show or hear this show, it has already happened, but we're doing this right before the liftoff.
Yeah, unless the liftoff.
Theoretically, this is happening on the 27th.
Yeah. Yep, and when this show, so that was Wednesday. So, yeah. So what are they going to do?
Well, they're going to launch a crew of 2 astronauts, Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley, and take them to the International Space Station for NASA.
So there you go.
Final test for SpaceX as part of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, which enlisted private companies to create vehicles to ferry astronauts to and from the ISS.
And these are all with SpaceX spacesuits, not NASA spacesuits.
Correct.
So it's going to be very interesting to test all this stuff out and see if all this stuff works.
The thing is, even though a lot of people will think that anybody can just go in outer space, every country, our NASA, other countries that have their version of NASA, they have jurisdiction of that country. You cannot launch without permission from them.
Yeah.
And of course, there's some rights people that don't like that either. But they don't have the capability of going in outer space, so it doesn't matter.
The space program in the People's Republic of China is the China National Space Administration. So it is CNSA.
There you go.
So,
see, even though we don't know, we can find out.
Kind of funny.
Sometimes.
The China National Space Administration. Don't know show. We don't have anybody at the China National Space Station. All right. So where do we want to go next? Oh,
okay.
Why does this do this to me? So have you noticed that Google has started like increasing their security and stuff like that? Like you automatically get logged out of Google and stuff like that now. And is Windows increasing their security?
I would assume so, but one of the things that I've been
Was this a good segue? Was that a good segue? Did that seem natural?
It'll work. It
does. That's natural. Do you see how that works, Scott?
It was natural until you said, "Is that a good segue?" Then it became unnatural.
Well, yes, but I'm trying. It's a learning experience for you.
A learning experience for me.
I'm trying to teach you how to do segues, so I don't have to do them all. Because I love your segues.
Because you don't like my segues. Because my segues are too obtuse or too highfalutin.
Or have nothing to do with being a segue, which would be the proper answer. But I'll let you segue to the next story.
Okay. But anywho, here's the thing. I have a new gaming computer, and it's a good one. It's an i9. First time I've ever bought the current product new. I don't usually do that.
Right. And you had a challenge with it last week.
Yes. I ended up getting a really, really good deal on it during, I think it was Cyber Monday or whatever. 50% off. You don't turn something like that down. It was. I paid the same amount of money as I used to pay for one that was 2 years old.
Okay, you sound like my favorite joke, but I had to have it. I saved $1,000.
Yes. Yeah. But you spent $1,000.
But yes, but did you really need it? I mean, okay, a gaming you would use it, so at least it's not like you went out and bought a new pair of shoes or something. So I'm good with that.
Yes, except I wear shoes too. But
yeah, but not $1,000 pair of shoes.
No. There are people that spend that though.
No, there are. There are.
Oh my God.
Okay, I actually insulted somebody once, and I didn't mean to. The guy always had very, very nice shoes. And we were joking around and someone was going to like wreck one of his shoes. I say, hey, don't wreck his shoe. That's probably like $600-700. And he looked at me and he went, yeah, maybe for one shoe.
Right.
And I was like, oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to, I'm like, sorry. And they weren't gym shoes. These were dress shoes. I mean, they were
probably Italian leather or
right, but they weren't like Jordans or something like that.
Right.
Which, but yeah, I was like, he's like, they're more expensive than, maybe one. I'm like, oh,
but anyway, before Steve gets us so far off track, we forgot where we were going on the actual storyline. My gaming computer had started doing blue screens and giving me that constant loop going right back to the screen. It has that QR code in the corner to find out what's wrong with your computer. And if you take a picture of that QR code, it says, we don't know what's wrong with your computer. Wonderful. I thought these things were supposed to be able to sort of self-diagnose when there's a problem.
Yeah,
so apparently what I had to do is open it in safe mode or boot it in safe mode and then do
uninstall the last
correct.
update or a Windows restore.
To a save point, restore. I had to restore to an earlier point, and everything worked fine. And I'm like, why did it do this on my new computer? And I was told by a couple of guys in the game that gaming computers are so sophisticated that when Windows sends an update, sometimes it's not compatible with the gaming computers. So you have to wait a week so they can fix their screw up.
Right, because they're just putting it out for general masses, not for all of the high-end stuff.
What is your favorite phrase?
85%. My favorite phrase?
Yes, well, the subject here.
I don't know. What is my favorite phrase?
Put out crap point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Well, when I worked in Silicon Valley, you put out crap, and then you put out crap 2.0.
Right. So that's the whole concept here. And
yeah, they put out the update, which is crap.
Yep. And then, of course, my computer freaked out when the new update came up, when they fixed it, because it recognized that the update was there, so it did the same thing. It's like, and it forced me to do the update. But at this time, the update was the proper update.
Yeah, with the fixes.
But apparently, there is a few people in the industry that are telling you, do not use auto update.
No, you shouldn't use auto update.
Do manual update and do updates 2 weeks after they come out.
Yeah, wait till they come out and then wait and see if it crashed everything. I forgot what year it was. It wasn't 2000, but there was an update.
Yeah, the Y2K. Yeah, that was funny.
It wasn't Y2K's update. But there was an update that came out and it shut down like 85% of all the computers. Everybody thought the update was cool and they went and did it. And yeah, business computers shut down.
Yes.
Shut down credit card companies. And all
I
kinds
got
of stuff.
incredibly lucky with me because my computer had not updated yet. I heard all the crap going on, so I turned off my update.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have updates on, and if you're at a workplace, if they're smart, they have it locked down so you can't install stuff on there. So
right,
it is a pain, but you got to do it.
Yes, it is. And of course, sometimes you get really, 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 really lucky, and when you're looking at the tech manual, there's actually images.
Yeah. There are images. That was such a clunky. I don't know how to.
You told me to do the segue for the next.
I know, but it's such a bad segue. It doesn't flow. There's actually images. Okay.
How do you search for those images?
Okay. A segue is not just saying the word. Okay. Okay. Here's the segue. Now we're going to go to cookies. What? No. Ooh. Okay. So
Boogie.
When Scott did his song, which now has over 2,000 views.
Correct.
What's my favorite done? She likes the way I missed it when I spin inside the spray.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite line. It's the hook for me. But I realized that I told Scott something that he didn't know.
That is correct.
I was like, wow, Scott didn't know that. So I was like, I wonder if Scott knows that, let's say he wanted to buy something
Okay.
And he could search the image. So I am going to share the screen again, which I know you love so much.
Okay.
Share screen, and I want to
Share screen.
that screen. Share. Okay. So see that? These are the golf balls that I golf with right now.
Yes.
Trick shot soft fields. These are the bright green ones. Unfortunately, they don't come in yellow. They come in regular yellow. They come in orange and red. I can't see orange or red off the tee. I would like the yellow. The green's okay. Sometimes lose it in the grass, though. It's a bright green, but I sometimes lose. You drink?
Yes, I do. So keep
Have
talking.
a drink. Social drink here. I
think fine. Just keep talking about your golf.
Where'd he go? He disappeared. All right. So if you right-click on this image and you copy the image address, did you know you could go to Google search? Oops. I didn't want to go there yet. I need another screen.
Go to the image research. Go ahead.
Hang on. I got to make this smaller because of the fact that I don't know what the share looks like when I do that. I can't get to the button I need to get to. If you go over here to images, there's a lot of ways to get images. And you click on that little camera.
Okay.
You paste the image URL there. Look at this. Paste it, and you can search by the image. And every place that image is will show you where they are. Look, you want to see what Dick's is charging for this golf ball so you can find the best price?
Cool.
You can open up a new tab, and look, Dick's is charging. Well, they got other stuff going on there. They didn't pop up with that one. I love that they have golf balls, but they didn't have it. So look,
right.
California clubs, the COZA. I don't even know what country that is. ZA. The Don't Know Show, folks. Where is
probably
COZA?
New Zealand or something like that.
Well, look at that. $29.99R. So I don't even know what money that is. But it's an R. A real? I don't know.
Good question.
I don't know show. Someone tell me.
Maybe it's a ruple.
But is there something that you want to buy, Scott?
That I want to buy?
Yeah, just out of curiosity.
Yes, my life bag.
Pants, a shirt, pants, something like that. Let's go here.
Ooh, I want to buy a donut.
Lululemon, right? So this will be a fun search for you. All right, let's find out athletic apparel and tech clothing for Lululemon. Let's see who sells Lululemon. So we'll take this picture, we'll copy the image address. We'll go to Google search. Oh, not that one yet. We'll go here. We'll go to Google. We'll go to images. We'll click on the little camera. We'll paste the URL. And let's see. Normally, it's better if you do it with the exact model you want. But, oh, look. Pilates workouts, Lululemon opening out stores outside Greater China. This, I don't know where this is because I don't under USA and Australia, but that's not Australian writing.
No. Same with the one below it.
Translate page. Translate this page. Trying to see where it says it is. Thai.
Thai, yeah.
Thai. So it's Thai. So Lululemon is going to be in Thailand. But cool, right? Did you know you could do that?
I did not. I learned something new today.
So it's kind of cool, right? So
yes.
I went out and I went, oh, look at that picture. So let's see what we got here.
Hey, but there's a lot of stuff in here that's not me.
I know, but that's you. That Lodge cast iron pan is you. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right, so let's get this picture. Why is it not opening? Open. Here we go. All right, let's get copy image address. Let's go back to Google Images, and let's see if you've used this picture a lot. A lot of people here aren't you. PSY Gentleman on YouTube. That's not you.
That's not me.
So none of these are you. But let's try Bill Nye the Science Guy. All right? Bill Nye. And let's take a look at his picture and let's see where he's used. All right, looks like Lincoln there, doesn't he?
Yep.
Let's use this picture. Copy image address, go back to the search, go back to the pictures, paste in the URL. Ta-da! Check it out.
Again,
dude.
similar images.
Look, though. Here he is, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and Bill Nye Film, IMDb, Amazon, Landmark Theaters, Common Sense. So kind of cool. You can go out and find this stuff. But if you want to buy something and find out all the places that they have that image to buy it, maybe find a better price, you can do that. So that's kind of cool, right?
I like it.
So that's how you can find out more about something just by searching images. Do you know there's other searches that you could do? Like there's other things you can do in your search engine?
Well, yeah, but I don't know all of them, obviously, because you just showed me a new one.
Yeah, well, here's a simple one, right? So let's go related. And then what website do you know that's a gaming website?
NC Soft.
Okay. NCSOFT.com. Right? So not only is it going to bring me up NC Soft, but it's going to show me up anything that's related to NC Soft. Harmonics, NC Soft, Virtual Lives Reference Handbook. So if I did related, and let's try Google. This will give me a bunch of sites that are related to Google. Google related, similar sites.
Oh, look, it's Cousin Joe.
Where's Cousin Joe?
Related to Google.
Find related image with reverse image search. Look, it's right there. Web marketing for dummies, Google Books, Semantics, Google Research. Yeah, so Google Hacks. There you go. Google Podcast. Anything that's related. Right? Let's say you want to find things that are together. So let's say you want to find Justin Timberlake, right? So there's all Justin Timberlake stuff, but you want to find Justin Timberlake plus, what's his wife's name?
Wife?
Yeah, what's her name?
I have no idea.
What is her name?
Lynn something, maybe?
Well, no, it's Jessica Biel.
Okay. Oh, I remember her. She was from Seventh Heaven.
Right? Yeah. So look, now you will just get Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel stuff. So you can narrow the search instead of just getting all Justin Timberlake stuff.
Right.
Now you get with and his wife, and his wife, and his wife, and his wife. So if you want to do like Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon, right? The plus, see, it has the searches there. But if I do it with the plus, now you're just going to see Timberlake. See? Cool, huh?
Cool beans.
Did you know you could do that?
I did not.
Same thing. You can do the same thing with a minus. Let's say I want to see all the Justin Timberlake stuff and I want to weed out some stuff. I don't want to see any of the searches with him. And there's so much stuff with him and Jimmy Fallon. I just put the minus in there. And now I get all the searches. Wait a minute. Supposed to be minus. Whoops. The Don't Know Show.
Yeah, we know, but we get confused easy. How's that?
It's still showing them both. Did they take the minus
Yeah, I
out?
saw that.
That's not right. That's not right.
Bummers.
Stay with the plus. Stay with the plus. The plus works. I don't know about the minus, but there's a couple of things for searches for you. So now you've learned how to use your search engine better. So now you know how to do like picture searches. So if you've got a tool or something you're looking for and you want to see all the places you could buy it or who has it, just grab that picture and put it in there, and then boom, it'll all pop up because you're buying tools for working on your stuff, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know it's tough for you right now, and and you're working in that.
Tough for a lot of people. I'm trying to get over that.
Yeah, and it is. It's tough for everybody. People who are working. Like I said, my favorite joke right now is a direct rip on me. It's essential employees. My friend goes, "Oh, Steve, they just want you to make you feel good. You're not an essential employee. You're expendable, and that's why they sent you out there to work."
That's right.
Thanks a lot. But while it's tough to stay positive, I think you could help us out with our. Did you see how that segue worked again? Did you see how I let it in there? I said more than just the word positive, And I
you mean
said,
that
crush.
long rambling speech you had that mostly meant nothing? Yes, I noticed that.
It did mean something, though, because it's teeing up. It's heightening the expectation of Scott Thomas and our genuine positivity message. Watch how your genuine positivity message flows right into what I just said.
Funguy The Entertainer. That was the proper introduction. Oh, he's going to make it go away again. Yeah. Well, he wouldn't bother doing that on the 2-line one, but this one was another one of those long ones where I got kind of sophisticated.
So again, folks, we just have a subject board that has headlines. This is pretty much an improv show, as you can tell, because I just take Scott off track all the time.
Constantly.
But what he does write out is Scott does write these genuine positivity messages, and he does it as Funguy the Entertainer behind him. He should have pointed behind him. I can't point. Where's the camera? There it is. I had to point behind you.
Funguy.
Yeah, to the Funguy. So Funguy the Entertainer, give us our crushing genuine positivity message.
Staying positive is very difficult when your world has crashed around you. It is even more difficult for older people who may no longer have the option of starting over with a new career just to rebuild their nest egg. Yet you see it everywhere, people going out of their way to do nice things for others. Volunteering to deliver food, taking in kids whose parents are sick, organizing car parades to show support for those whose special events cannot be held in, the traditional ways. Even making videos for people to share with others needing cheering.
Like this show.
Yes. We are resilient, stronger than we know, and always ready to keep moving forward. So take heart. Positivity is everywhere, and it is contagious.
Yes. Contagious. Get it? COVID. Contagious.
Great play on words. See?
All right. So that was pretty good. But now, because everybody's been staying home, okay, another class in segues here, Scott. Okay? Paying attention? Another class in segues.
You're going to talk about our word of the week with your segue. Yeah, I get it.
No, I'm not. I'm going to do the next story.
No, that is what you're talking about.
No. I'm talking about what researchers did.
Oh, what researchers did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, that's a different kind of segue. That makes more sense.
All right, so here's the segue. You ready?
I already.
All right. So, with everybody staying at home, we've really put a big tax on the internet.
Yes, we have.
So what they're trying to do is make the internet hold more data. And when it holds more data, it can go faster.
Correct.
So what have researchers found or claimed to find?
They have claimed to have found a chip that can be used with the actual existing fiber optic network to blow speed records away. Not just a gigabit, not 5 gigabits, 44.2 terabits per second.
Yeah, I'd love to have that. So pretty much, I've got 100 meg and I'm still slow. So at a terabyte, I may actually be able to watch stuff that stream without the little buffering going on.
What they said is you can download 50 full-length high-def DVD or Blu-ray DVDs in 1 second.
I would just like to stream. See, even though that you could download it, I don't think you can stream stuff. I think streaming is what we're doing and why we're getting all this weird traffic crap that we're getting, those weird, whatever those are.
I'm assuming that's the problem because sometimes
the pipe is getting just clogged.
Yeah, we watch some of the shows that Susie watches. They're even doing the Zoom, even though I thought they were filmed, months and months in advance. And you can see they're glitching out. Matter of fact, remember our first shows with the Skype where we look like Max Headroom? Yeah. I've seen people on Zoom that look like that.
Well, okay, so you know what? I'm very impressed of the quality of our show because I don't know if you've been watching some of the shows that are on TV right now that they're trying to do this stay-at-home stuff, and they're sending them like really, really expensive equipment. Like The Voice did it, and Saturday Night Live did it, where they did, film from home and stuff like that. Our quality
It's
is
much
actually
better.
really good compared
Yes.
to this other stuff that these people are doing. So all you people out there, hire the Don't Know Show to help you with your TV shows, and we'll show you how to set this up so that you guys can actually.
Yes. And we will work cheap, less than $10 million.
Yes. 999,999.
You know, Susie says, do you realize that we're supposed to be retiring soon? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, does Susie realize that that's not happening for our generation now?
That's
Not
what
especially
I'm
after
trying
this
to tell
COVID
her. She
thing?
doesn't get it. It's like,
Those days are over, Susie. I'm sorry. I'm working till I die.
yeah, it's kind of the way I look at it. The thing is,
I don't want to.
we're supposed to be able to, at this stage, that's why we're doing the show. This is something that we enjoy doing. We're good at it. We just can't figure out how to make money at it, because this would be much better than, dealing with drunk. Well, I shouldn't say that, because sometimes dealing with drunk people is fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
And it serves a purpose. I keep people safe by driving them around on the bus so they don't have drink and drive. When I'm doing my DJ or my karaoke, it's an entertainment thing. So I get it, but.
And do me a favor, please drive carefully out there, because it seems like since people have been being held hostage for the last 2 months, they forgot how to drive.
It's insane. I mean,
I've seen
oh my God,
so many accidents. It's not even funny. I'm like, how can you not be paying attention? You're so happy to be out or whatever, you decide you're not going to pay attention.
It reminds me of the times where you're down south, like say Georgia, and they get a freak snowstorm, and there's 3,000 accidents because they don't know how to drive in it. That's what this is like. Everybody
forgot how to drive. Been out of a car for 2 months, and yeah, it's scary out there. It's not good. It's not good.
And here's another thing. There's people that are wearing their mask while they're driving and passing out because they can't breathe properly inside their vehicles with a mask on.
That's crazy.
And then, of course, if you're a taxi driver or one of the rideshare companies, it's mandatory that the driver and the passengers wear masks. It's like, well, if it's dangerous to wear a mask while you're driving, how are they going to do that?
Again, we have not figured any of this out.
No.
I've been saying all along, in 6 months they're going to come tell us we did it wrong.
Yep.
And in 6 months from then, they're going to tell us we did it wrong again. And in 6 months from there, we're going to tell we did it wrong again. So, again, up on my soapbox.
Like, oh, crap, we screwed up.
People, we need to take back over. So I am calling for everyone in this election to go out and vote out every incumbent. That's right. Vote everyone out. They need to know that we are not afraid to go in there and pull the plug on everyone. Every one of them. Vote all of them out. I don't care if they're good, bad, or different. And when the next group comes in, vote them all out too. If one person in one state does something wrong, you vote them all out. You show them that they are responsible for keeping their own in line. And if they can't keep the crazy guy in line in whatever state it is, they all go and we'll start all over with a whole new set of them. Every one of them. Vote them all out. Do not put up with this crap. Vote every one of them out. I am sick and tired of these career politicians running my life, ruining my life, telling me that they know how to run my life better than me. There are plenty of people out there who really don't know how to run their lives, and I think we've elected them all. And I think we've elected them all. So just vote them all out. And at some point, though, we'll realize that until they do what we want them to do and take care of us, we're going to continue to vote them out until they get their act together. We need to take back over.
Makes sense to me.
But, I'm tired of them. I'm really tired of them. You've got these politicians out there who are double dipping, right? They go ahead and they spend a bunch of money on their election. Then they file for their PACs and they get all that money back. So they spent a lot of money. Then they get all the money back. So they did fundraisers. Then they get the money back and they get to keep that money tax-free. And then after they're done being elected, they go off on tours to speak.
Yes.
That's like triple dipping at my expense.
Exactly.
Why would you spend $1 million to get elected to a job that only pays $200,000 a year?
I know why.
Why?
Because our word of the week is double dip, and that's what they were doing.
Did you notice that segue? Did you see how that was? Did you see how I did that?
No, I didn't.
I didn't just say the word double dip and shut up. Hey, no. Scott, what's a double dip? That's double not a segue.
It's the
Okay.
best way to maximize your chip and guac eating experience by loading up on your dip.
I thought the double dip was what you got at Baskin Robbins.
Oh,
I'll take
no,
2 scoops, please.
2 scoops. No, that's different. The double dip is after you get your 2 scoops, and they do the double dip into the chocolate vat to get the extra thick.
Hey, will they do a
coating.
chocolate dip and then the other flavored dip if the chocolate dries? That'd be cool.
We'll try that.
I don't think they'd let you do it because it would contaminate the other one. But
Probably.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd
So-
be good.
But anyway, if you've ever been at a party, in the old days, people especially sent, I don't know, we're not going to say any words. I've been to parties where somebody will have a big nacho chip. They'll dip it in the sauce, bite in half the chip, and then dip what they got back in the sauce again, right?
They lick it. And
Yeah,
then they
well,
dip it back
most
in.
people don't really do that. It's just the double dip is
They lick
that's
the
what you do.
salt. Yeah.
But here's the thing. One of those guys, the Mythbusters, they did a huge show about double dipping, and they proved that it was a fallacy. The chance of contaminating the food with weird germs is so minute because if you're already in a party in the room, just like this COVID-19 is telling everybody, if you're in a room with a bunch of people, your germs are being breathed by everybody else in the room, and you're breathing their germs. So same thing. There's no discernible difference when you double dip.
But the very, very prestigious Spoon University says dip once, and there aren't that many germs being transferred. But once double dipping happens, that bacteria count goes way up. The study saw that when a dip has been touched once, 7 milliliters of bacteria was found. But it's whatever. But that is what I call that school? What was the school? Prestigious
Spoon School?
University. Spoon University.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's
they want you to use spoons, obviously.
Because you don't put the whole chip in your mouth. You
No.
usually take it, bite it, and break it off. So
That's
you're
correct.
not really.
Yeah, it's not really. Yeah.
Yep. So Mythbusters double dipping right here. It's go search it up on YouTube from October 30th, 2011.
Yep. I remember that show
Yep.
because I had just gone to an event and
Double
one of the
dipping
ladies went
Mythbusters.
absolutely ape shit on one of the other people there for double dipping.
Was her name Karen?
It was not.
Bummers. Well, with that, I don't want to double dip into your time anymore.
That's nice.
So I want to say thank you for watching.
If you feel a show is not a bad life decision,
Now, please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go down there. Go to whathappened.world. 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 Hopefully the world will open back up. I can start posting again. I did post of the golf game I did over the weekend. I shot a 96.
yay!
I could have done better. I'm actually just out of shape from being in the house.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I got to get back in shape.
You just seen how sore we were after doing the garden.
Yeah. You're like, it's bad enough doing gardening because you don't use those muscles anyways. But then from being sitting around for too much,
Yeah.
I got to do some.
And
gardening.
here's what they say: once you retire, you get to do all the gardening you want. It's like, what the hell? If I'm retired, I'm gardening. I'm going to be sore.
Yeah, unless it's naked gardening. Ha.
Ah.
So go down there, subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Do me a favor. I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one. And wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Be crazy, and can't you still amaze me?
And it says recording.
I know they're good. I wrote them. Coming at you in 3. On this episode, we're still locked down, but we're getting closer to getting out. And we double dip on last show subjects.
Okay, we
Double dip.
didn't double dip. That's gross. Steve just wanted to recap the story that was garbled from the beginning of the last show.
I said double dip.
Whatever. Although we do talk about floods, the weather, and June bugs as, are you ready for this? Cat play toys.
Wait. June bugs as cat play toys. Now I know you've been locked down for too long.
Oh, that's true, of course. And even NASA is looking to get off the planet with SpaceX.
Yep. And finding out that Scott didn't know a lot of things because it's Don't Know show, I show Scott and you some new ways to search the internet.
Thank you, Steve.